have patience that the military is going to do their due diligence, and if we are in that crowd, that I don't want to get into that crowd because I know for a fact that the military is in charge. I'm not. There's no. I'm 100,000% uh, um, confident that they're not going to let this the theft, the greatest. What does Trump say at his rally about 100 times? He says the greatest crime of the century.
Yeah.
Get away. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the dumbass, and I think they did this on purpose also with the Arizona thing. They told the date, like it's supposed, we're going to release the results on Monday. They supposed to release the results on Monday, right? Guess what happened over the weekend and last week with that building? You know what I'm saying? So these people don't get it. They're being trapped in every way possible because just think, if we would have just came in and riding in on a white horse that says, yeah, the election was stolen on November 3rd, and then just basically Trump calls the Insurrection Act and make it public and everything, we would have never known about these other crooks that's hiding in the weeds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And honestly,
flush them out. Huh?
You and I having so many talks about all this stuff, the secret space program and the underground dumps and all of this other stuff. I mean, look, these people need to wake up, and they need to wake up fast, because they're just having problems with the simple, like, oh, crooks did it, and now all this other stuff has to be explained to them. So no,
the biggest crook out of all of them is the Democrat Party. Yes. Yeah. I started my career in broadcasting by hating the Democrat Party. I even hate them more. You know what I'm saying? I do. It's just that the more I find out, the more I hate them, because I can never understand why people would support a party that supported slavery, that supported everything that bad happened to this country. The Democrats had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So from the revolution, no, not from the revolution, from the Civil War to the taking back the blacks' property that was given to them, the 20 acres in the mill, the Reconstruction disaster, the KKK, the black codes, the tarring and feathering, segregation, all Democrat Party. They even was the party that dropped the bomb on Japan. Okay, that was that party. This is your party that says, oh, they're for us. No, they're not. They're the devil. They're the devil. Their name just tells you that they work for the demons. The Democrats. That's what they are. They call them, we'll call the Democrats. No, you're the Democrats. Okay? Yeah. I'm not fooled by your trickery anymore. All right? That's where I'm at. And I still hate.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I just hate the way people just ignore all of their disasters. Okay, I'm like, why? I don't care if it happened 1,000 years ago. Would you go vote for the Nazi Party today?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Would you? But you would go out there and put your vote on to the Democrats, and the Nazi parties used the Democrat tactics to do what they did. You know, Hitler even said, he said, well, all we had to do was look at America at the Democrat Party, and we love what they did, and we did it to the Jews over here. That's what they did. But you'll say, oh yeah, but the Democrat Party has changed. It hasn't changed. You don't even know who owns the Democrat Party. So shut up. All right.
Well, and there's a reason for that too, George, because everything they do is based on lies. And the thing of it is this lying. This is, they look at it as a weapon when really it's such a, oh my God, it's such a low-life thing to do. But anyway, the lies, it's like Albert Pike back in the Civil War, and he got the Indians to fight the the North by telling them that when that the Northerners were going to come down here and kill them and cannibalize them and all of this stuff. He just fed them full of lies. And then he also took Native Americans and fed them liquor with gunpowder in it. Wow. Which they had never had. And there was something called the
what does gunpowder do in liquor?
Something PEA, meaning it was like pea ridge or something like that. PEA, like there were a lot of you could grow peas out there. Pea ridge the Battle of Pea Ridge was a real disgrace, because what ended up happening was he fed the Indians all of this chemicals and stuff. And of course, you know who Albert Pike is, right?
Yeah.
He's the head Freemason. So they're doing human experimentation and brainwashing even back then, if you want to call lies, flat out lies, brainwashing, I guess it is. So he lied to him and told him that when the soldiers came down here, they were going to kill them all, and that everything they were doing is what they blamed on the North. So they were scared to death when they came down, filled with alcohol and gunpowder. And apparently it was just they scalped them all. The stuff they did was horrendous. And of course, they look Pike like he's a hero, and he's the one that came up with the 3 World War plan, where they were going to start a race war, and all that stuff was in his notes and his plans. So these people, it seems like they just keep repeating.
They did. Look what the fudge packer did, Obama. Okay, he signed an executive order that allowed the intel agencies to lie to the American people and use it, okay, against the American people. I mean, what government that does that to their own people? You know what I'm saying? That government is evil. That government is enemies of the people. And Obama and everybody said, oh, he's such a great president. Oh my God. Isn't it nice that he's signing that they can lie to us and get away with it now?
But you know what, Sergeant? They're just repeating those 4 a.m. talking points, because that's what the news is feeding them. Oh, look at this great guy. He's won another award, and oh, he's great. She's beautiful. She's the beautiful first.
Hey, do you believe they put this lady, what's her name? Dr. Jill Biden on the cover of Vogue?
Oh my God. Well, they're doing what they normally do. And there are still some people that are vowed and determined to stay asleep. They're not going to wake up.
So Melania,
their mind.
So they don't put Melania, which is a supermodel, okay, on Vogue, but they put Jill. I guess Melania, you get to qualify to get on the cover of Vogue, you got to be one of those, one with the nubs.
Yeah, you got to have a nub.
You got to have a nub to be on Vogue. Yeah, you got to have that nub. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that creature from the Black Lagoon. What's her name? She's clearly a lizard. That runs Vogue. I'll have to go look it up.
I never seen.
I can't think of her name now, but she looks just like a lizard, and so with a dress on, and so clearly it's lizard run, lizard owned.
I just can't get it. When somebody showed me the picture of the guy, what's he, the director of the National Health?
that guy looks like he has a brothel somewhere, and not a high class one either, and a crack house next door. That guy just looks totally non-reputable.
I just love the way people say, oh, he's a great guy. Listen, man, I don't know. I never dreamed of this happening in my country. Back when I was growing up, we were too busy having fun, going to discos, and basically saying, hey, we got to get a job, we got to do this. Yeah, we wasn't into all this social justice shit that I mean that has no meaning. I mean, just like you said earlier, I don't care who you sleep with. When I see a sign in the store, we welcome LGBTQRSP in our store, what happened? I'm offended by that. You know what I'm saying? Well, they wasn't welcome before. Why you got to put a sign up there? You know what I'm saying? They're humans. I don't care what you do in your bedtime, but when you forcing it on the rest of us, you gotta come up with some great answers for that, because you're not gonna force me into nothing that I don't want to be in. You're not gonna tell me there's 30 genders when I know there's only two. It may be 30 shades of gay, but there's only two genders. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to tell you, dude. You know, I'm going by just using my brain to think for myself, and I'm not going to be a part of your bull. I'm to that point that I'm like you. I just want to just like what you say, just slap them.
Just a little bit, just enough to wake them up and not to hurt them or anything.
Slap I don't have time for this. I don't really have time for this. I'm off world now in my rabbit hole. Matter of fact, I'm not even in a hole no more, Linda. I'm in a rabbit world, a rabbit universe. Okay, where I'm trying to find out about all of these cities that has been hidden underneath the oceans now. You know, I don't have time to come back and say, oh, you there was no voter fraud. Yeah, I ain't got time to deal with you people. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna ascend. You know what I'm saying? Unless you come to reality and stop. Yeah. Everything that we've been taught in our school has been basically like what you said. It's been like inverted. Everything.
Yeah, it's inversion. That is huge. That inversion thing. They have to do it. I really want to find out why it is they have to do this because. I think it's just a vibrational thing. Like they have to lower our vibrations because they got to invert it to make it low vibration for them.
What is this thing? I'm hearing that they have to act like these beings. We're such powerful souls that they have to get our permission to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? They have to put it in front, like they'll put it in a movie or they'll put it on TV or something like that, in print. And basically we'll read it and we'll say, well, that's fiction. I mean, that's,